Hello, everyone. This is Choco here. Today is day 9 of Tender Go Live journey. So this is another 2 days, and then this big event is over. And today, I would like to. So after this, like interviewing three amazing business partners, I would like to share uh, one of the results that you could get by starting an online business. And I'm going to share based on my experience and um, people in our community that they actually experience this as well. So, is that dream becomes reality. So, I just notice how you might not even think about dreams anymore, like that dreams used to talk about as a child. Yeah, so in school, they like to school, they have your right of a dream. I remember I wrote that I want to be a pianist or a piano teacher, and that became I still like playing piano, but I'm not that great. So it's still a hobby. However, as I grew, my real dream as an adult um, became like something that I right now. If I want to describe that with one word, freedom. So freedom it was became a dream because I experienced the opposite. For example, like when I was working in the corporate world, um, there's so many restrictions and limitations, right? Because okay, so you have to work this amount of hours, and then your salary is this. Although I felt that I deserve better. My work worth better than you know, and but that's not something that I decide. The company decides because I'm an employee, right? So I like that. So I stopped working for people when I was 29. Yeah, I went to Canada. I was doing because I was a student. I was studying, and I had to get the immigrants, so I had to do some like part-time job and all that. But I ended up becoming a business owner after I went to shiatsu school. I became I yeah I started to own my own practice, and since then I have been an owner. So, but with even with that, I had a limitation of time, location, and finances too, because I have my only one body, and I can treat people so much a day, right? So there was still a limitation, and I wasn't living in a dream life that I was envisioning. And this business made everything available because of the system that we have. You know, the system is working for you when you sleep, when you are traveling, when you are playing with your kids. That's the reason why I was able to live. I was able to create the life that I always wanted to. One year after I started this business in 2017, and 1 year after in 2018, my husband and I decided that okay, that time we lived in Canada, Vancouver, Canada. I so wanted to go back to Japan and to see my parents because that didn't really happen, after 20 years of living in Canada because of my business. And with this online business, I realized that wow, that's possible because I just have to bring this business with me everywhere I go. So we went to Japan for 3 months, and my business kept running. I was able to manage in Japan, where anywhere that I go. I remember that 3 months, my business grew even faster. And okay, not only that, I was able to do all that I wanted to do for my parents and with my friends. And first time ever, my dad said, "I'm proud of you." He was worried about me. And finally, he said, "I'm proud of you." And he also joined the business as well that time, that 18. Yeah, so with that dream, my dream was to live, come back to Japan and close to my parents and really give back. And also I wanted to start making a difference in Japan. So that's in my vision, and that happened this year. In May, no, in March, I was able to come back to Japan. Right now, I'm in Japan, living in Japan with my husband and our dog Goma. Three of us moved to Japan, and because of this business, purely because of this business. And now, really feel that vision that I had for so many years has happened here in Japan. And of course, we have a bigger vision, so we keep creating that. But that is possible. Like people are after 26 years of living in Canada. Why did you move back to Japan? And how did you do that? Like I think, and how can manage working and all that? Like I don't have a job. I really don't. The the business keeps running. I just have to do uh, little registration from Canada to Japan. That was it. That was the easiest thing because we had to do a lot of like so many things, especially for me too, but for my husband because he's Canadian. He get his immigration thing, right? So it was a lot of paperwork, and it was like I had to do it because he can't speak Japanese, right? So I had to do all of that, and the easiest process was this business. Only one paperwork, and that was it. So, and we are living our dream life. And why? Because I declare that I'm going to live my not just dreaming and oh someday it will happen. Because if you really want to live your dream life, if you have a dream, if you remember the dream, we all have dreams, but at some point we're like forget about it. It's not possible. But actually, why born? Because we are supposed to live this dream life. That's why we're all born. So I had to give up. I had a big dream. That's why I went through what I went through. Growing up, I went to Japan. All challenges because I was preparing myself to live my dream life. So I know that about my life, so why I didn't want to give up my dream. And because of this business is the vehicle for me to create life. So that's my share for today. And I really want you to think about dream that you were dreaming of or you are dreaming of or you forgot. I want to start thinking about what you're saying as a child, that dream, and you still want life. You don't have to give up. I don't want you to give up. And when we end our life, I want to say I'm fulfilled. Like I'm satisfied. I was happy. So, and I want that for all of you, generally. So that was my share today. Thank you so much. watching, and I will come back tomorrow with another topic. And then I will end this 10-day Go Live journey event. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys